People love playing with me, but hate it when I play back. What goes around comes around.
Listen, I don't have a minute to spare because it's so much. I just want to get right into it. Hi, everybody. How are you today?
Oh, hell no.
No, just wait. Listen, you guys know how I have a love for gold. I just found some gold glasses. Can you see the lens? It's gold.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Blue on there, but it's gold. Huh?
You look like a Alabama state trooper.
I love these glasses. Like, remember the gold purse I showed you guys? The circle round gold purse. I'm going to put these glasses on. People tell me I don't know how to dress, but, I don't listen to them. Because look, y'all like these? Oh, well, my gold shoes, my gold hair, child.
You're going to come out looking like a backyard. You're going to look like a backyard pimp. Gold.
Listen, don't hate, Perry. Don't hate. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do we got to do a members only. I'm gonna show you guys all the gold stuff I bought this weekend. I don't know. I love gold. Anyway, listen. Some days I come on here and I complain about being a blogger and how tired I am, and I want everybody to feel sorry for me. But today, this was a good day for being a blogger because my theory holds up. Remember I was telling a certain blogger, who don't burn bridges?
Yeah.
Don't burn bridges. Nope. Like, he thought I was trying to down him and bring him. You hate me. You said don't burn bridges. Let me tell you the beauty in not burning bridges. I'm nice to everybody, okay? You might be, custodian today. It might be head of a studio tomorrow. You never know. So I treat everybody with respect. I hold people's secrets. Okay. Even if I hate your ass, you know who I'm talking to, girl. I could have took you down because, your husband is a hot ass mess and, he loves the girls, but I didn't do that to you. I did not do that to you. I held that secret. I keep people's secrets and I'm just a great blogger. I mean, today's is a great day because if you don't burn bridges, you never know who you're going to run into. And you just might get a call and they'll just stop dropping knowledge on your ass, okay? So I still stand by my plea. I don't give a damn who don't like it. Don't burn bridges unless you have to. Try not to, because we're just a small group of people and then we all end up knowing each other. But anyway, so I got some good stories to tell today, y'all. We're going to talk about Jay-Z hating, 50 Cent hating Jay-Z, the reason behind it, the reason why Diddy's not going down. Oh. People can't say it. People can't stand me when I say it. It's true. Their case is falling apart. It's over. Oh, child. Then we're going to talk about that sicko Ernesto.
Wow.
Shirley's Ernesto. We might do that first. That was so good. We're going to talk about that. Went down in court today. Shout out to my man, Dennis Byron. I love Dennis Byron. I don't even know how we met him. I think we got into an argument the first day we met, but I love him. And he be doing the job. Then we're going to talk about Aoki Simmons and Aoki. I hope I said that right. And Russell, and they're just falling apart. And Russell, you cannot parent from Bali. Okay, so in your quest to hide from the truth, your ass is no longer a dad. Like, I can call you every day, but you're not here, okay? And then if I have some time, we got to talk Candy Burris. I'm not going to be too hard on her, but she's going through so much shit right now. We need to talk about it, okay? I said I let you off easy. I didn't say I forgot about your ass. Let's start out with Ernesto first, because this is a trap, okay? Now, today, I actually forgot all about the court case. Matter of fact, I was supposed to go down there, remember? I forgot all about it, because Diddy started taking over everything, people. My life has been Diddy for the last 2 weeks. I forgot about good old Nesto, okay? Now we know his real name is not Ernesto. I don't know. He just woke up one day and said, let's just put an O at the end of my name. Call me Nesto. Nesto's a real sicko, okay? So it went down today. They were in court for a preliminary hearing. So some people don't understand. There's a process before you get to court. There's still paperwork. You're still begging for shit today. He wanted, it was crazy. Okay, so I forgot all about court, and all of a sudden I get a bing on my phone from Dennis Byron, who is on it. Okay, y'all say case, he's on it. Now he said he's down in Atlanta. He done brought Pammy Pam. He done brought Pammy Pam. And so lots going down on the case. So I got this from Dennis Byram. He also is willing to share information if you join his gold members only. And he's just a good guy. I really like him, and thankful that you are sharing, and hopefully we can get you on the show. I've been blowing up your phone, but I know you're in court right now. So what did he say when he came out? Okay, this is a trip. He said that there were 2 detectives interviewed, and this is part 1. They're still on part 2 right now, so anything can change. So where is that? I can't find Hannah Rondon's picture, but anyway, they were in court today, and 2 detectives got on the stand. And one of the detectives, her name is Natalie Fields, she said that she seen a car that was violating something. I can't remember, parked in the wrong spot or something like that. And she knew that it was Ernesto's. It's what's in the car that was a big splash today in court. Okay, so I guess she waits for him to come out because there's warrants for his arrest, and they do all the police stuff. When they get back and get into the laptop, there was a laptop in the car. And she said that they were tons and tons, not one photo, not 10, not 20, tons and tons of photos of CP. Do y'all know what that is?
Yeah, they
child
yeah
stuff. And beastiality.
Wow.
Y'all heard me. And beastiality. Okay. What? Bestiality? Y'all know what that means, don't y'all? Michelle, you know what that means. I'm talking to my mom. Like, you be doing your thing with animals. So Dennis comes out on the break, and he's informing us of what's going on in the courtroom. You guys have to go over there and check it out. I'm not going to say it all because he's doing a lot of work. He said he was hot today. Dennis, why were you in a jacket and in the sun? It's going to be hot. But anyway, we can't wait for you to get out of the court to tell us what more. There's something's wrong with Ernesto.
Well, yeah.
Something is wrong. So I had to pick up the phone and call back. Remember those people that was helping me with the Steve Harvey thing? And they're saying that Steve Harvey totally warned Shirley, distance yourself from him. Don't have anything to do with him. Like, leave him alone. And they said that it just doesn't feel right. They said they wouldn't be surprised if Shirley was still talking to this man. She also never made things right with her daughter.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was part of the freakery. Just saying. Maybe they both sitting there watching the animals. You know what I'm saying? And Emily, I don't know. Girl, you're going to be a donkey today.
I'm laughing because what? Bestiality? Huh? That's some sick shit. But anyway, they said they wouldn't be surprised. And remember, the daughter accused him of putting hands on her in private ways. And so she still hasn't made things right with her daughter. And they're still married.
Yep. And may never get a divorce.
I'm not understanding, Shirley. First of all, my daughter says something that you did something to me and you're out. Even if I can't prove it, even if she just had a bad dream about it, I don't play with that. You protect your children. What is wrong with you? You got a damn bird brain.
But what if she's more like, you see her outside of her? What if she's more like Ernesto? I mean, because any parent like that, I mean, something wrong. And we know he got some loose things floating around up there where he got time on his hands to start imagining things. Well, I was with Shirley last night, but ooh, look at that bull over there. See what I'm saying?
Starting to think ridiculous. Maybe Ernesto's really convincing to weak people. You know, some people are just weak and they don't read in between the lines. They believe everything everybody tells them. And there's just weak people out there. Now, I understand people say you're very assertive, Sharrell. Not everybody was raised that way. And then I got my friend from Iran who she was raised just not to speak up. Maybe that's Shirley's problem, but I can't feel sorry for her. I just can't.
Being weak is no excuse for not being a good parent. Being dumb is not a good reason.
Well, I'm just telling you what there's.
Being dick whipped ain't a good reason.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we got to hold her accountable. If her daughter came and said this and she don't want to believe it, she's making that choice to stay with Ernesto, the freak show.
Well, you know, Ernesto has a lot of women. His latest girlfriend, Sonia, they've been on the prison calls and stuff like that. And I wanted to share this video with you guys, this phone conversation in which they talk about the accusations of bestiality and child P. And she's going off and saying, you know, I know you're not like that. You know, they would have found some in your computer. I'm not making this up. That's why I recorded it. They would have found some in your computer. You know, computer is where you find everything these days. And, you know, and he's sitting there. Yep. And I'm starting to think women that don't protect their children don't listen. When I'm talking to somebody, I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm seeing if the story makes sense. I'm watching your body language. It has to flow. You know what I mean? Flow. You don't have any common sense. You're all about what this man can do for you. This girl is going off, Sonia, about how wrong everybody is about her man. Now, what you got to say for yourself now? Let me play this 3-minute clip, okay? Because you're a special type of woman, all right? Listen to this.
You know, prove that this is his shit. Because, again, if this was in your mentality, you would have it on your Google search. You get me?
Right.
Some shit like that. You don't just stumble across one picture, and the motherfucker gotta have that shit on their search bar, which they can search. They can dissect anybody's computer and find out what you've been looking at for the last 5 years on your. As long as you've been owning that computer, they can find out everything you've ever downloaded or Googled or searched or whatever. Right. That's how they get a lot of people on the murders, because they be searching murders and how to kill without da-da-da-da-da, and they find that shit out by looking on their computers. So if it's something through that, all you gotta do, okay, look at his computer. And if he's a freak and all of that shit, it'd be on his computer. You'd see it on his phone. You know what I'm saying? You would just see it. You know, child and animals,
hold on.
or...
Okay, hold on. That shit sounds disgusting, so let me get back on this shit.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But I'm going to say...
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
But what degree is it? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's got to be a 4th degree.
Oh,
1/5. Well, it's got to be. I didn't ask what degree it was. We'll call tomorrow and find out. Well, you'll know when you go to court at 11 o'clock tomorrow. He said it should be 11 o'clock.
Wow. How he going to assist the defendant, because he's not going to be there? How you going to
Apparently he's going to be there, but he just ain't going to say shit.
Well, then
He gonna be there, but he's just gonna be there to make sure nothing bad goes on. Or he's gonna be there to be, or he's gonna be there to be nosy. It's one of the two.
That's it, because you can't talk to the public defender with nothing.
You can't, but he'll be in there. Think about it. That is true. You're gonna be somewhere else, and the public defender gonna be in the courtroom or wherever. Please, prove that this is his.
Do you notice she was doing all the talking? And he was like, yeah, I can't hear you, Perry. You're on mute.
I said, yeah, my bad. Yeah, she sounds so stupid. Did you catch it? And she's like, I'm standing 10 toes down by my man. My man can't do nothing wrong. And honey, because people are wrong about you, because if you was really into this freaky shit, people would know it. They can check your computer, and they will find out 5 years, 6 years, as long as you had the computer. And we know you didn't do it. He said, wow. Hold up for a second. Did you say they can check my computer for the last 5 years? See,
let me read this super chat. I'm not going to put it up there because I don't want to put up other bloggers' names. But they said, she says, Sharrell, her and her daughter are cool now. Another blogger seen them at a salon together just recently. And I don't, and she told me who the other blogger was. But I'm hearing that that's not true. She may pay for her rent, and they may speak on occasions, but that relationship's still very icy cold. It's very icy cold because you're my mom. I told you this man is messing with me. And till this day, you still have done nothing about it. You're my mother, my protector. When that kind of stuff happens to you, you don't forget it. That's a deep wound, a deep, deep wound. And the only person that was supposed to protect you didn't. Like, I don't even know how Shirley Strawberry looks at herself in the mirror. And this man, you're into animals and small children. What? Something wrong with him. Something is wrong with Ernest. Okay, all that Ernesto shit. Your damn name is Ernest.
And something wrong with the women. That's effing with Ernest.
You think something's wrong with Shirley?
Yep, I think something wrong with Sonia too.
What is it? What is it?
Well, no, I mean, some women like the man from the wild. Like, they like a wild man like Ernesto. That swing from trees, hitting everything in his way.
No. You're talking about she likes him in a physical way?
Yeah.
That you would ignore your daughter?
Look, that's the only way I can explain it. And so selfish that she go in denial when she feel like to believe her daughter, she got to leave something like the wild animal man.
We're laughing. Yeah. I'm laughing about the animal stuff, but it's really serious. Something is seriously wrong with Ernesto.
Yeah.
So he's doing everybody, the storefront. What was it? A barber shop that, was really a brothel.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with him. And she's 68, 69 years old. I can't remember what age she was, but he's too young for you to begin with. Okay. And
right. And I think that Sharrell, like, she's older, he's younger, and she probably went, going through church, like she a church going girl for a long time, and she never got, what's the word, F, like Ernesto Wild Kingdom man doing.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been?
Perry, stop! What's wrong with you? Oh my God, let me reword this. You're saying some women put X before anything else.
She refused to let anything mess up her good time. That's it.
Well, Blessed said there was pictures of them hanging out and laughing. I mean, you can believe what you want, Miss Blessing, but I was told by a lot of people that that's not true and that she will never forgive her mother. Would you?
No, I mean, no. And Unless her mama came and, whatever, and apologized to her. And I doubt if all that happened like that. And if she was with her, she could have been there to pick up rent money. I don't know.
I don't know. But here's the thing, though, because they're saying that, Steve Harvey made it a point. He basically told her quit talking to him and everything. She still wanted to be with him. She's not divorced from him. She's not came out publicly against this man. That's interview that you gave on the Steve Harvey show. That was nothing. Oh, no, I want you to say from your heart what this man has did, what you know, how he touched your damn daughter. Be accountable. What was your part in it? Did you know that the money was stolen? Girl, no. I don't give a damn how sweet she is in public and with her little little haircut and she looks all innocent. She is not.
No, she's not.
For me, the worst kind of mother is a one that doesn't take care of their children, period.
She on IG right now, hashtagging free Ernesto. She don't care. And Sonya need to be careful because if a woman can throw her own daughter away for a man, what's she going to do to Sonya when she run across her?
I mean, I wonder what Sonya's going to say today. You're in court. You're talking to a detective. So Natalie Fields said that this is what they found. She also called in another detective that specializes in that stuff to make sure there wasn't any mistake. She also said this, that his 14-year-old daughter had access to the computer.
Right. He did say that. Yeah.
There go daddy and a horse. Like, what is, huh? He is dangerous. Now, they did offer him bail today, $700,000. I believe he still doesn't have that kind of money. He needs to stay in jail forever. And people like him don't deserve to be around the rest of us. This is just how I feel. I'm sorry. I'm not forgiving when it comes to that kind of stuff. You could go to rehab all you want and say, I'm not like that anymore. I don't give a damn. When you are a person that takes advantage of children and animals, you got a sick mind and there's no hope for you. For me, there's no rehabilitation. You need to just go where people like you go and stay there because you are not responsible enough or even sane enough to be around the rest of it. She did come out and defend her mother in that beauty salon, and they may not be married. Oh, all of that stuff. I know what you're talking about. But look, I'm going to need Shirley Strawberry to come out like she did on the Steve Harvey show and tell the truth, period. Now, if you guys want to like her, you can like her. I'm not telling you not to like her. But for me, I don't let people like Ernesto have a second chance. And I don't let women like Shirley Strawberry have a second chance, period. Now, that's just me. Y'all can, do whatever you want to do. But she wouldn't be coming to my damn house. And then you sit up there playing innocent, like you didn't know this shit was going on. Like you didn't know he was seeing other women. You knew about all of it.
That's the role she plays. She come across like this. Oh, well, I'm just Shirley Strawberry. I mean, she can read the hell out of a letter, but she can't read through Ernesto bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. Huh?
There's another blogger that I wouldn't put her name on the screen. I guess her and Dennis, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to him about it when he comes on the show. That's a mess. But anyway, so that's what's going on today. That was in the morning. I didn't get the second half. So Pam Esquire and Dennis Byron will be talking about their whole day at the end of their day. Head over to Dennis and then Pam's, because he's going to tell you in layman's term and she's going to read the documents. But yeah, that's a trip. So I don't see him getting out of jail anytime soon. Now let's go into this next story, y'all. It's really a trip. Now, I didn't get a chance to put up the video of Diddy getting support this weekend from fans. I guess that's what you call them. I said this a while back. I said that Diddy's not going to lose this case. He's just not. Doesn't mean that I think he's not guilty, but court is a different ball. It's not the court of public opinion. You have to have facts. You have to have things to back them up. Now all of a sudden there's no one willing to testify. The one girl that was going to is saying she wants to do it behind some kind of wall. Listen, it sounds like Diddy has paid everybody off. He's done it before, so why be shocked? And now, remember I said on Friday when he released that victory song, I thought it was because of the defense attorney. Would you tell me plaintiff attorney Tyrone Blackburn. Let's talk about Tyrone. So I was going around telling you guys like, I don't see them winning this case. And not only are they not winning the case, it's because of the attorney Tyrone Blackburn. And then you guys told me that he also represented the women in the T.I. Tiny case when they were saying they were getting stuff laced in their drinks and stuff like that. And that the judge came out and scolded him. I read you that letter Friday, saying that the judge, Judd Coates, Cote, called the attorney Tyrone Blackburn a clout chaser.
Yeah. Basically.
When they call you a clout chaser, they're not liking you. He got in trouble on another case because what they said is he'll lie to the public. He'll file phony papers, have no intentions of seeing the papers through. It's all about the court of public appeal.
Right.
And then what did you say in detail? What did he do, Perry?
Oh, no. Basically how he would go, he would like file a motion to the court, say, well, I asked for a mediation, but they refused. Or, and then you'll come to find out that the other attorneys had set up a time for mediation. He don't show up. And then when he actually talked to the other attorneys, he's really brash and really like rude to them and tell them they can suck his all this, you know what I'm saying? Like he talked.
Oh, no, he didn't. Did he really?
Yeah. When he get mad at
I gotta put his picture up here. So, I hate it when I say things first. If I tell you like so-and-so's gonna get fired, because I always get backlash. And if I say, well, Diddy's not, what's his name? Rodney's gonna win this case. Y'all went in. Y'all told me I didn't stand up for women and I might as well, but that Diddy was paying me off. Y'all get crazy. And there was only one other blogger that was really following the case the way it should have been followed and realized that Tyrone was a bum. Okay, I don't care if he has a title, attorney, he's a bum. Okay, and that was Tasha K. Y'all say what y'all want about Tasha K. I was glad she did it because I was sitting up here telling y'all, well, no, this ain't looking good. You hate women. It's like, if you say something that's not popular, people don't think, well, does it make sense? They go team this, team Cassie, team, like, y'all got to stop thinking like that. Cut it out. That's why I hate cancel culture. You go with whatever makes sense. I read you a paper from the judge who said this man needs to be sanctioned. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a liar. The judge called him a liar. And y'all still talking about, well, we can't wait till Diddy get found guilty. Y'all don't understand how court works. The judge is in charge of the courtroom. She says what you get to show the people. She says, you know what I mean? It's like, what are y'all thinking? Court, oh, there's my girl. Hey, Pam, girl, everybody go to Pam's channel. Pammy Pam, I'm going to call you that because that's what Dennis called you. Girl, I heard it was a trip. So I told you guys what I got from Dennis' channel. Part 1, that Ernesto's sick as hell. There's a whole nother part of the day that I did not cover. Go over to Pam's. Pam, put down what time you're going to go live because everybody need to be there because I will never forgive Shirley Strawberry. I don't care if she's nice. And you guys that were giving me super chats, I appreciate that you like her, and that's fine. But I'm never gonna like her. I think she's just an idiot. So let me know what time you're going live, Pam. The blogger who is infatuated with him. Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. Anyway, back to Tyrone. So if you got a lawyer that's not playing by the rules, that's breaking the laws, what kind of lawyer doesn't follow the rules? Listen, tomorrow is court. He's going down tomorrow. But anyway, so Diddy was all excited the other day when he got in trouble with Judge Coates, and then he played that music. And I said, I think that he played that song Victory, title Victory, because he knows everything's falling in his favor. Let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about his relationship with Jay-Z and how 50 is calling him out. So 50 Cent is a troll. Okay, he's a troll. He makes fun of people. He talks about people, but the man is a genius. 50 acts that way because he has about just as much money as any other mogul, if not more. So let's just start out a little bit about 50 and Jay-Z. So 50 feels that Jay-Z is not a good artist. He feels that he's a better artist than Jay-Z. But then he finds out, well, that Jay-Z does a lot of shady shit to stay on top, like buys awards. Okay. I don't know how. I heard about people buying off awards. I guess you got to give a whole bunch of people gifts and money and stuff like that. I heard that Tommy Mottola bought Mariah Carey her first Grammy. I don't know how this works. I don't even know anybody. My sister's a part of the Academy, but that's for acting, not for music. Perry, have you heard that you can buy awards?
I didn't know about awards, but I should have guessed if you can buy anything else. Money is a powerful tool.
Yeah.
It's not much you can't get with money.
Yeah.
But a second life, that damn near impossible. But outside of that.
So 50 has not been liking Jay-Z for a long time because 50 says, I'm a better artist than Jay-Z. If you ask people who is what, hold on one second. I don't care for Shirley. I was just telling you, thank you, blessing hot topic. Now, girl, listen to this, because this is crazy. Tyrone Blackburn is doing too much. He's destroying the case.
He's out of control.
Destroying the case. His style and his paperwork is really brash. Judges are grabbing their pearls. Tyrone needs to tone it down. I think Tyrone's going to be in trouble tomorrow, and I think he lost the case for Diddy. But let's go back to 50 Cent, because 50 Cent is running around town talking crazy, but is it crazy really? So he's saying that Jay-Z is a part of the Black Illuminati. Everybody heard that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And so is Diddy. And he's saying that Jay-Z is not talking to Diddy in public. He said, but behind the scenes, he's helping him every step of the way. He said there's a group of powerful men that are just surrounding Diddy. And he said, and that's not going to fly with him. He's been posting stuff like, hey, has anybody seen Diddy? Has anybody seen Jay-Z? And then he says things like, well, Jay-Z's just as bad as Diddy. Okay, so he's been a troll, but the stuff that he says make a lot of sense. Do you guys remember when he did this? Because he said Jay-Z was missing, and how come he wouldn't come forward and support his friend, his best friend in real life? He also posted this. This is funny. Here it is. That actually Diddy's doing an interview and calls Jay-Z his best friend. Take a listen.
Sean approved from the world of entertainment.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay.
They should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
Here, he said it. That's his best friend. Okay, so they're really tight. But so 50 started not liking him because he was like, how's this man getting more accolades than I'm getting? I'm the bigger selling artist. Then when he starts seeing how shady that Diddy was behind the scenes, he started not liking him a little bit more. When he heard the whole Cathy White situation, now, do you guys remember there was a girl that claims that she dated Diddy? And let me see if I can play this really quick. Here, I'll let somebody else explain it really quickly.
When this editor from Star Magazine found out that Cathy White had suddenly passed away, she was completely shocked and immediately wondered if this was not a coincidence. Sources close to Cathy were able to divulge that Cathy had gone to Jay-Z to let him know that she was considering coming forward and sharing her side of the story and her truth of what has been going on between the two of them.
So the rumors is that Jay-Z got this woman named Cathy White pregnant. When he found out she was going to do an interview with Star Magazine, she became unalive the next day. She was 27 years old, and she allegedly died of a aneurysm, but nobody could really read the autopsy. That was another thing. So Diddy was going around, 50 was going around saying that Diddy was just as shady as Diddy. Birds of a feather flock together, and that if Diddy's going to be outed for his horrible behavior, Jay-Z should be outed for his horrible behavior. And he said that he is just as violent as Diddy. Now, you guys remember, I would say it was back in the early 2000s when Jay-Z stabbed a producer because he was upset, and he did the same thing that Diddy's doing now. He never talked about it, kept going on with his life, doing concerts, and never bringing it up again. And then it was really weird because probably about a couple months ago, when Um Rivera, the guy that he allegedly stabbed, did an interview with Vlad TV, now Un is saying that Jay-Z never stabbed him, when Jay-Z talked about it in his book. And everybody knows that he stabbed you. What are you talking about? I want you to look at this interview that Un did. His name is E-U-M. They call him Un. I can't remember what his real name is. He looks frightened. He looks scared. This is when he takes back his words. And now he said he doesn't know who stabbed him. And listen to Vlad. Vlad was like, but it's in the book. And he was like, I don't know who put that in the book. Just listen to him. He was nervous. Take a listen.
It's all about money.
Then comes the Jay-Z situation. So you actually knew Jay-Z before the music industry?
Yes.
In what regard?
From the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you guys actually done any drug business together yourselves?
We were, through my upper echelon. Yeah. It's with Brooklyn thing.
Got it. Okay. So Jay-Z is preparing for his next album, Life and Times of S. Carter, Volume 3.
Mm-hmm.
A month and a half before the album gets officially released, it gets leaked.
Mm-hmm.
Jay spoke about the situation in his book, Decoded.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when Volume 3 hit the streets more than a month before the official release date, I was totally at a loss.
Mm-hmm.
This was really too much. I was flipping out on Def Jam staff, accusing people of having something to do with the bootleg copies of The Street. I just couldn't believe how flagrant it was and how much more damaging it could be than the usual low-level bootlegging. I want to know how my shit got out. People kept giving me the same name as the source of the bootlegging. It was someone I knew, someone I never would have suspected. And he's talking about you.
Mm.
So, the night of the incident, before he actually got to Q-Tip's party, Jay had a listening event for Volume 3. He was there, Beanie Siegel was there, Emil, Memphis Bleak. He performed a few records on stage, and Dame Dash got on the microphone and was like, fuck the bootleggers. So there was already kind of an air of this kind of thing. So then Q-Tip is having his actual party for his solo album
Mm-hmm.
at the Kit Kat Club in Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
You were there. Puffy was there. Lil' Kim was there. Lil' C's was there. Busta Rhymes was there. Murder Inc. was all over the building. Supreme was actually there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where there's different versions of the story have been floating around. So you're at the party. Jay-Z comes in with his crew. What happens next?
I mean, what happened that night?
Yeah.
Was he came in with, I seen everybody that you just named at the party. Regular industry. I think Jacob and Jessica threw that party for Q-Tip. So I showed up to support. Jay, bunch of us is in there. I ended up getting surrounded by a bunch of people. It was it was probably 10 knives that I knew of, and I ended up getting stabbed at the Kit Kat Club.
Was Jay-Z the one that actually stabbed you?
No, Jay-Z was not the guy.
Now let me pause it right here for a minute. This man looks petrified. He can't remember shit. Now he's saying there was 10 people with 10 knives, and he really looks like he's trembling. Perry, is that in my head?
No, he's sweating. And then he said, "Yeah, well, let's talk about that night." Okay, well, that night or that, you know what damn night he talking about? That's why you sitting there.
Oh my God. Right? It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Now,
don't let me forget to mention this. Go ahead, Perry. Go ahead.
It could be two things here. Like, either he's just straight fearful and figure, if I got stuck once, I don't want to get stuck again. Or did he get paid off?
He got paid off.
And now he changing it. Well, it definitely wasn't him. And his eyes is that good. He's seen 9 or 10 knives.
It's not funny. I'm not laughing because the man is petrified out of his mind. This would go back to what 50 Cent is saying. He's saying that Jay-Z is no better than Diddy, and they do what they have to do to get done what they want done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could play more of this interview, but it's he just goes into, he doesn't know who stabbed him. It was from the back.
He's seen it now.
But he looks.
He needs a towel to dry off. I mean, he's sitting there sweating.
Yeah, he really is. Look at the picture. He's sweating.
And he had to know what they was going to talk about. That's the only thing he's famous for, is being the one who got shanked. Okay, but go ahead.
So let's say, I mean, we can keep listening to this. It's just a minute left. But let's say that Jay-Z did do this to him. He wrote about it in his book. And that's the crazy part. How are you going to come out now and say that didn't happen when Jay-Z said it happened?
The trick question should have been, maybe he going to get to it, is Jay-Z lying? That he would have freaked out.
But my question is, if Jay-Z is capable of stabbing someone in broad daylight and then paying the man off, you write a book about it, then you pay him off, and now he's changing his story. Is he as dangerous as 50 Cent is saying? So 50 Cent is a troll, but he be telling the truth. He really does. And the only reason that 50 Cent can come out and say something like that, because I got just as money, if not more than you.
Well,
so you might threaten other people or use your money to buy other things, but I got just as much money.
And I can believe that he could be that dangerous because this man looked frightened.
He did. Let me finish playing. It's another minute. Let me finish playing it.
Actually stabbed me that night.
But Jay-Z was there when you got stabbed. Was actually in front of you when you got stabbed.
It was like, me and Jay-Z had a conversation while, right before I got hit in the head with a champagne bottle. And it was a brief conversation, and I was looking at him like, what are you talking about? And you fucking the money up right now.
Well, what did he tell you?
He just kept saying, you broke my heart. You broke my heart. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you're bucking right now, bro. You getting ready to fuck up everything. And, you know, and I don't know where people got Jay-Z stabbed me from, because if anybody...
I had to stop. No one's going to make that up. Where did we get it from? The newspapers and then Jay-Z's book. How about that,
Yeah.
But you know what? This man, this grown man is frightened. And I'm laughing because you can tell he's lying. That's why I'm laughing. But they're saying that Jay-Z and P Diddy, who claim to be best friends, are part of the Illuminati, which is just the black version. I didn't even know there was a black version. What's it called? Brûlé, something like that. And they've got that much power in Hollywood. And they're going around doing what they want and not being held accountable for the shit that you do.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I'm telling you guys this, and you can get mad all day. And Sloan, my favorite psychic, that's enough of this. My favorite psychic is saying that one day Diddy's going to pay. He might, but not this time. He's about to get off. That case is crumbling. Now, I don't know what the feds have planned for Diddy, but right now, the Little Rod case, with him having a gangster, just a horrible attorney. This man is horrible. Right. And this man isn't even trying to win. He's about getting his name out there. Tyrone Blackburn is about getting he's going to lose, or he wants Diddy to give him a plea. What do they call it? A plea deal?
Settlement.
A settlement. He wants a settlement, but Diddy's not going to give you a settlement. He's just not. He's going to make this go away, and everything's going to go back to normal. This weekend, I didn't get a chance to download it. I'll put it in the replay. Diddy's out. People are cheering his name, saying, "We support you." He's just walking around Miami like he doesn't have a care in the world. I believe 50 Cent, his boys, the Illuminati, saying, "We got this," because somebody had to have money to buy him out of his share from Revolt. People are protecting Diddy. And not to mention that the attorney is bad. And then you have the raids. People are going to be offended that he's a black man and you raided him like this. Name one other white person that you put a GUN to their children's head. So I don't think he's going to win. Little Rod is not going to win. Tomorrow is another hearing, a telephone hearing. And tomorrow is the day when that judge is going to either sanction or get in his ass about Tyrone Blackburn. Because when they told him to stop doing this, we'll talk about this on April 9th, he went out this Friday and released the new lawsuit against King or Christian King Combs and did exactly what the judge told him not to do. I don't know if the judge have the power to take you off of a case. I don't know how that works, but this man is in deep trouble. And how funny is it? The only witness that Rodney has now is the lady that brought the lawsuit against King. That's why he's walking around town going to the ice cream shop. He doesn't have a care in the world because this dumb attorney even made it easier for him. But somebody said something on Friday that will never leave me. They said, Sharrell, I think Tyrone Blackburn was paid off because no competent attorney does the things that he is doing.
Well, yeah, that's possible. Or he's just so crooked and money hungry that he's not one of these attorneys that want to go through the journey of the court process. He like to come in, attack, get a settlement.
Yeah.
Settlement is way quicker money.
Oh my God. I talked too long. Let me get these other cases. So that's what's going on with Diddy. Tomorrow's the big day for the Diddy case where Tyrone goes in front of the judge and explains himself for what he did on Friday and talk about this new King case. King, now he's bringing his child into it. I believe he's 26, 27. Yes, he is an adult, but still, laser beams on the children. Don't forget Chance was there, the 18-year-old. laser beams to her head. That's crazy. But anyway, let me move on really quickly because I am quickly running out of time. Yes, someone said focus on the victims. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I believe Cassie, by the way, but it's unfolding the way that it's unfolding. And it looks like everybody's been paid off. And either Tyrone is paid off or he's highly incompetent. All right, I wanted to talk about this Russell Simmons and Kamora Simmons' daughter, Aoki, being caught with a sugar daddy. Now, she said, let me play this. She said a long time ago, she asked her father to increase her allowance or she was going to go get her a sugar daddy.
If you don't raise my budget, I'm going to get a sugar daddy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
You don't even have sugar daddy capabilities, right? Aren't you a B? Of course you are, right?
I'm just saying, if you don't give me money, I'm going to go, I don't know. So I'm gonna sell arms. I'm gonna sell.
I don't know. I guess I laugh when I just think shit is just ridiculous. What?
Yeah.
So she got caught a couple days ago in St. Bart's with her sugar daddy that she warned Russell about, right? It's not funny. She's dating a 65-year-old and she's 21.
Right.
That's very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. And the rumor is disturbing that Kamora raised her like this. They said she's not only like this, Ming is like this. They go after men with money. They were taught this from a very young age. I mean,
well, we can say the mama taught her, but Russell didn't do a good job of stopping her neither. He just said, girl, you know what? You're not even qualified right now. You're only a B.
Yeah. Well, he's in Bali, hiding, if you ask me, from charges. Who's taking care of your children? Who's raising your kids? This is just a mess.
That's why he support her being with this guy. He said that he's not going to whine about it or cry about it. Basically, she need to go ahead and make that money. He said, instead of a father, he just acting like a pimp.
What 21-year-old wants to be intimate with a 65-year-old?
One who's thinking he's got a lot of money and a little less time.
Well, they're saying that it's worse than that. So everybody is saying that, what did I do with the video? That Aoki is on substances. I can't even find the damn video. On substances, and it's affecting her mental health. She went on her social media. She was talking a mile a minute. I can't find the damn thing. She's talking a mile a minute. She took off she was changing clothes while she was in there. She's unbelievably thin.
Mm-hmm.
Very thin. Let me see if I can put this up. They've got a problem. I remember when Lisa Rinna's daughter OD'd. It's probably one of the worst things that you can deal with as a parent. I feel bad. My heart goes out to Russell and her. I hope they don't lose Aoki. This is when they said she was talking a mile a minute. She's not eating. She's on something. She's very, very thin.
Please stop saying I'm anorexic on the internet because I've been getting fired from modeling jobs because people think that I'm a bad influence and I'm just really not. I eat a lot of food. So can you stop saying that because I've been getting in trouble? Thank you. Cool. Please stop. Please stop. Did you guys hear me? Did you guys hear me? Like, when you comment that, I get fired. Because then brands think that people think that I have an issue and they don't want that on their brand. And so I genuinely have gotten fired because of these comments, guys. Like, could you just please not? Like, I would really appreciate it. It's like not funny.
She doesn't want us to say how thin she is. Perry, look how thin she is.
No, and at first I was wondering if it was some type of filter that make your head look bigger than your body.
No, it's not a filter.
No, damn. And then I noticed how thin she was when she was on the beach with the old sugar daddy.
What do you do? What do you do as a parent? They said that Kimora Lee is very concerned. Russell saying it's a phase. It's a phase.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What's the phase? People are saying it's led to mental health issues. They said she won't talk. I mean, she won't sit down. She goes on social media all day long, sounding very jittery and fidgety. This is concerning. This is very concerning. And when people are accusing you as being
and then the more
as a model,
the more stressed I got, the more weight I lost. It was a mess, and I couldn't get a job because of it. So it's not funny. Shamika, they did say that. I got big fired. I got big fired. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough. I don't know what. I just feel bad. Someone said it's bad parenting. A little bit. A little bit it is, but
Mama
it's a lot going on.
It's okay to be a sugar baby. And then the daddy saying, hell, any income coming in will help him.
Yeah.
He's not stopping her, but I mean, she really needs to eat something.
It's really sad. Listen, I'm going to talk about this Candy Burst thing. I'm going to go on later tonight about them infighting and what they're doing to Latasha is crazy. And then here she is in the blogs again. Candy won't stay out the blog. So we'll talk about that later. Right now, let me know your thoughts about everything I talked about today. The parents probably know what Aoki is doing. It's for. Do you think that she's on something, Harry?
Oh no! I mean, those symbols mean she's doing it for the money. Now,
being with old man,
right? And I think though, if she's in that model and stuff, a lot of models get to that point where they lose jobs for gaining weight, that they get so obsessed with it that they lose too much weight, and then that can have her thin, and all that being jittery and all that. A lot of people that just chase money, like gold diggers, like maybe a stripper or the ones who get into P stuff, typically get on things to overcome their lifestyle. And her sitting on that beach with
that old man,
old man, probably had her popping something. Just saying.
Ghetto Cooking Show says, Google Kimora's father. She means Russell Simmons. You'll be shocked at what you find out. Well, I know that he said himself back in the day he had a very bad drug problem. Hollywood is a dangerous place, and they're very strange. And if you're not strong mentally, it will chew you up and spit you out. I mean, Russell needs to come home. You need to face these charges. Even if you're locked up here, your children have more access to you. You just need to come home and stop hiding. Stop hiding. You claim to be a yoga and you're in a spiritual man. Come and face what you did. Now, I was down with you at first, Russell, because I really like Russell Simmons because I'm in the yoga and I'm in the meditation and stuff like that. But you need to come and face what you did. It is what it is. Aoki's trying to send a message to her father, Russell. Sad. What did she major in at Harvard? Go find a job she went to school for. Well, I hear that, Kimora was different. You out your mind. Russell needs to stay overseas. You crazy. No, because his family needs him here. Is that Yukichi? I think I know you. Are you African? Is that my friend? Remember my friend that I used to talk to about Usman? Aoki's thin, but no thinner than other models. She's like Kendall. No, she's very thin. And she said herself that she gets fired from modeling jobs because they say she's too thin.
Yeah.
Russell's not coming here. I know, Bonji, but I have to tell him, you got to come home. You got to come home. Just face me. Like, you're just going to stay in Bali forever. I know you're like 65, 60, whatever. He He's never coming home. He thinks he's too old. He knows he's going to jail. He thinks he's too old for that to be in jail. It's a mess. Russell will be back soon. He's got his papers for the lawsuit. I mean, but in order for that to happen, Pam, the government would have to okay it to send you back home because they don't have extradition laws in Bali. But they're saying that he paid the government and that they could be bought. I don't know. What? Huh? I mean, I'm reading it. Ghetto Cooking Show said that her father is Vernon Whitlock Jr. What? Girl, okay, thank you. I'm going to look into that. And when I come on in about 3 or 4 hours and talk about Candy, I'll be talking about Vernon's ass. I didn't know that. Thank you, Ghetto Cooking Channel. Girl, what? Write that down, Vernon. I'll get it. Hold on, y'all, because I don't even want to go back because I got to look that up. That's crazy. I love the chat. They also told us about, let me do a couple more. Oh, I gotta go. All right, you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We had some powerful stories tonight. I'm gonna try to go back on. I'm also gonna watch Pam and Dennis and find out what happened at the second half of the hearing today. No matter what, we know that he can't get $700,000 for bond. So he will remain his ass in prison where he needs to be away from the dog, okay? No dogs around Ernesto. And listen, it's not going good for Rodney. Tomorrow's the big day when Tyrone goes in front of that judge and have to explain to him, I didn't listen to you and I went and did exactly what you told me not to do. These are good cases. And I will be back with Candy Burrs and Vernon Whitlock Jr. Got anything to say, Perry?
Oh, no, we good.
All right, you guys, take us out.
Until then, people.
See you in a couple hours.
I'm out.
F this, people. We out.
I'm out. Don't